here is the freshman of the year, all first-team whacker. She plays the accordion. I don't know many people these days who play the accordion at age 18, but she does. Big hit in the middle by Bowen. Heather Bowen.
Heather Bowen very quick on the one set tonight. She's got that quick arm swing and quick jump. She's got to hope that that's shipping out quick. The BYU block.
There's the first dump of the night, Annalena Smith.
She had 5 kills last night. She averages, about 1.5 kills a game, so she's very much an offensive threat. Look at all those kills for the year, 108 kills. That's a bunch.
Well, we said she loves the dump, and she got one there. Nice play that time by Lima on a mistake. Block went up, and Lima underhand punched it up, hit the block, and it goes out, a break for Hawaii.
Well, Lima's showing some of her international savvy and experience. Remember, Veronica Lima's a 21-year-old freshman.
3 blockers go up, but BYU keeps it in play. 3 ball. Off the block, and Hubbard can't get it. Well, you got 2 of the best blocking teams in the country right here, number 1 and 2 in the WAC. And they're just knocking ball after ball back over.
One of the reasons this is happening, John, you see 2 players there waiting for Veronica. She had a big night last night, number 1. Number 2, both these teams know each other pretty well right now. They know the play sets. They even know what's being called out verbally in transition.
Well, Chris, that's important because the last 2 years they were in separate divisions, Mountain and Pacific. They had not seen each other until they got on the court here, other than watching each other in this tournament. This year they've split 1 and 1, so there aren't too many new wrinkles that they don't know about unless the coaches have added them. There's a big kill by Lima, ties it at 6.
And here's what broke down for BYU in Hawaii, and that was the passing. There's an overpass there. This pass a little bit better. It doesn't result in a great play.
Bad pass and a free ball. Just bumped over by Shelly Kimmers in the back row. Off the block and over.
Well, Bose had a chance to convert there, John. Did not take advantage. I'd say this is going to be a match of opportunities.
And attrition.
And attrition, yes.
I think that the injuries and the shape people are in, how that spring in the legs will be later on, could play a big, big factor. There's miscommunication up front. Points. BYU 7-6.
Well, John, I think Dave Shoji and Charlie Wade and Kerry Anderson calling off a couple practices earlier this week was one way of saying to the team, we are going to give you fresh legs. There's some fresh legs right there by Jenny Roberts. We're going to give you fresh legs on Saturday night, something that you may not have had the last 2 finals in the WAC, last couple of years. And here's Roberts in the step-out move. The block, trying to get there, not even close.
Well, the other thing to keep in mind, Hawaii's been on the road now for 10 days. Miss hit from the back row by Petrilli. Again, a ball you just got to put over the net, so each team making errors here in game 1. The next point that's scored will result in an official timeout. Hawaii serving for number 8. Outside. Dug by Lima. It's going to go over, though. And this hit up front. Wiekanen whiffs. It's 8-7 Wahine. Timeout in game 1. Titans go to the bench. Battle Royale here in Vegas. Beat BYU, a cry you won't be hearing much in the future as the WAC goes its separate way and BYU goes into the Rocky Mountain West or whatever they're calling that thing. Ball hit wide. Again, Wiekanen. 9-7 Hawaii and BYU both hitting horrendously so far. 148 for Hawaii, 125 for BYU. Chris, some early jitters, I think.
Yeah, and plus both teams are blocking really well. How often do you see both teams with 4 blocks this early on?
There's a ball jammed down nicely by Corey Rogers, only her 2nd kill. Okay, these teams average about 3 a game. They've already got 4 each in this first game. Nice cross-court hit. Bowen, that step-out move.
See Heather Bowen coughing a little bit there. Jenny Roberts with the same sort of cough going on, a little cold, flu-like symptoms, but adrenaline is definitely taking over, killing all those bad bugs.
Over the top, nice play. Oh, Alustre got there and just whipped. Lustre saw that one coming, ran across Chris, and just a little bit easy on this swing, or the bump, and it goes out of bounds. BYU serving at 7-9. Lima, nice pass. Back set. Boy, Bowen had nobody going up there with her. And she has two huge players in front of her. They didn't go up.
6'4" and 6'3". Birmingham Carpenter and Puikkonen both up there. And Bowen simply goes over and down. No way to stop that.
They didn't really go up there. There's a ball over the top. Not great communication. Bowen partially blocked. Good play by Lustre. Karate. Oh, Karate couldn't get around Bowen there. Just tried to keep it in play. And again, I still think we got that adrenaline flow for all these players. Adrenaline's a great thing. You just got to control it. See Puikkonen taking a deep breath. Big game for the freshman. She's hitting negative so far. Karate, one blocker up. Good dig in the back row. Miyashiro with the dig. Karate again over the top. It's going to be a free ball as Puikkonen knocks it over. Karate comes in the middle this time. Nice play. Karate comes from the left side toward the middle. Good pass.
Little two-set in the middle. Did not surprise BYU, though. Annalena Smith went right with Karate. They had two good blockers up, and Leah just powered the ball through.
There's an ace serve. No, it's kept alive. Oh, a great play that time. Annalena Smith saved the ball from a negative angle. But in transition, Hawaii puts it away.
Not a great pass from Bowen that time, but Hawaii still managed to run a fast attack. It's enough to force BYU into a timeout.
10-7, Rainbow Wahine lead in game one in Vegas. (10-7), Hawaii leads. BYU called the first timeout. First team to flinch. Karate cross court, nice hit and a great dig in the back. Free ball again though, Hawaii. Karate again. Off the block. Kept alive. Nicely by York. BYU off the block. Just big blocks all over the place. Back set to nobody. I don't know if she was trying to dump that or pass that, but nobody was home.
I think Nikki, if the ball had been passed a little closer to the net, I think that spot was open. It was too far off the net, and she just lost track of how far she had to set that thing.
She's got the shin splint cast on her right leg. Shelly Kim comes in the back row. A lot of subs going on here in the back row for both squads. Lima, good dig in the back, BYU. Ball hit long. Miss hit in the back that time by York. Chris, for big players, which BYU and Hawaii both have, there's some great movement on the floor by people over 6 feet.
Great athletes, great quickness, strength, agility. We're seeing a Final Four type match here today. No question about it.
Nice side and a big hit that time from Carpenter.
We talked earlier about hiring a carpenter as one of our 7-11 keys tonight, and certainly Mary Birmingham Carpenter is a great one.
Well, you see Hubbard barking out orders to her teammates. You saw her shin splint holders. Her leg a little more stable there. Step out move to Roberts. Good dig in the back that time. Nicely done by Puikkonen. Over the top. Set coming from Roberts this time. It's Lima. Through the block. Great dig, and not saved. Wow, on the floor. 3 BYU players. Great hustle.
The way those players went to the floor is exemplary defense. Taught by Elaine Michaelis. She's been around a lot. She may be quiet and placid on the bench, but let me tell you, this team plays ferociously.
Off the block. Going to Hawaii. Actually, it was off the net.
No, they bounced it right off her Rogers' head. It went
You're
back
right.
straight back down. Boy, tough to do that to an All-American who played with the national team last winter of '98. That's how good Coy Rogers is.
Right, she practiced and really wants to play beach volleyball, so she'll have to decide if she wants to do this kind of thing internationally, put it down, or if she'll go to beach volleyball, which actually is kind of falling apart, so she may think twice about where she ends up. But she's that good, she'll make that choice after her career. She graduates in January. Outside, Lustre. Lima partially blocked. A lot of bumping and moving around at the net. Block, good dig up front by Puikkonen, kept alive by the Cougars. Free ball for Hawaii. BYU moving around in transition. Roberts, great dig. Illustre puts it back up front. Short set Lima. No, didn't hit it hard enough. Now BYU with a freebie. Off the block, kept alive. Hubbard, great dig. Illustre gets a nice hit. Rogers blocked by Illustre. What a point!
Oh my! Great plays all around and punctuated by Heidi Illustre's solo block on the All-American Corey Rogers.
And timeout is called by BYU. Chris, I think they're amazed that anybody's hanging with them on that type of a play. Take a look.
Well, you're right. I think BYU is used to winning these kinds of points. Certainly when Rogers is the last one to hit the ball, they usually get a kill out of it, not a block solo.
Well, she goes up one-on-one with Heidi Illustre, and the junior puts it down.